Time for the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, donkey of the day for Thursday, August 25th. It is Thursday, right? I be getting my days wrong. I said it was Thursday on Monday, so technically that would make today Sunday in my world. But don't listen to me. I'm just halfway a word that begins with re and rhymes with started that we can't say anymore. So listen, donkey of the day for today is going to a school district in Missouri. I'm talking the whole school district as a staff, record label, and mother effing crew. Okay, it's the Cass-Valley School District to be exact, because they recently announced that it will reinstate spanking this school year. That's right, good old-fashioned corporal punishment. But of course with a parental caveat. Let's go to KYP for the report, please.
An old school discipline method is returning to some Missouri schools. Madison Horner spoke to parents and administrators at Cassville schools about its decision to bring corporal punishment back.
Cassville Superintendent Merlin Johnson tells me the policy change is a result of a survey sent out to staff, students, and parents in May.
One of the suggestions that came out was concerns about student discipline, and so we reacted by implementing several different strategies, corporal punishment being one of them.
Dr. Johnson says this change will give principals one more disciplinary option before students receive more serious punishments such as suspensions. Administrators say it would be the last resort for parents and faculty members if other means of discipline do not work.
They will allow spanking in schools, but only as a last resort and with written permission from parents. Any parent that allows their child to be beat by anyone in this school district is a complete and total sucker. I'm telling you right now, paddling a child, beating a child, spanking a child, whatever you want to call it, is the most useless form of punishment ever. I am triggered by this story because they have a picture. What is this? I think it's the USA Today. They have a picture in the USA Today, right, of a wooden paddle that has holes in it. Anybody who went to Berkeley Middle School in Moncks Corner, South Carolina in the 1900s remembers an assistant principal by the name of, you know what, I don't even want to say his name because people be attempting lawsuits for the craziest things, so I won't say his name, but he was a big-ass, boss hog-looking white man who had a wooden paddle with holes in it, and boy, he used to tear our asses up. Okay, on the contrast, it was another assistant principal at Berkeley Middle School, whose name I won't say. He was black, and he had a little deformed hand, right? And he used to paddle us, but he wasn't as strong as the other dude, okay? I don't know if it's because he had a deformed hand. You know, it was really just a nub. So maybe because he had a deformed hand, he couldn't grip the paddle like a baseball bat with both hands and swing the paddle with all his might. And his paddle didn't have holes in it. So I figure between the big white man size, right, the fact he could hold his paddle with two hands and the fact he had holes in his wooden paddle so the wind couldn't slow the velocity of that wood to your ass paws down, you know, that's why he hit so hard. And me being the shites I am, I used to beg to not be sent to the principal with the nubby hand who didn't hit as hard because I knew that if I acted like he was the one I feared the most, that's where they would send me. The moral of the story is those beatings did nothing for me. Okay, they did absolutely nothing but scar me for life. And I know it takes a village to raise a child, but those two principals weren't part of my village. All right, when we say village, we mean the people who can sit at your grandma's house and get a plate. If you can sit at grandma's house and get a plate, you part of the village. But here's another thing. Our parents should have never given all those people the authority to put hands on us either. All these people dealing with their own personal problems and personal traumas, projecting that pain on the kids, F that. Okay, I'm saying all that to say I don't believe in beatings on any level. No corporal punishment, spankings, paddlings, none of that. I don't put hands on my own churn, so I'm not going to give somebody else permission to do that. Okay, now we can get into a whole debate on whether or not, you know, folks should spank their own children, but I am absolutely against giving a school permission to put hands on my child. There's too many, you know, covert racists on this planet, too many covert child abusers in these positions of power to allow this. All right, you're not about to be traumatizing my kids because you mad. All right, I don't like beatings, all right, at all. I literally was walking downstairs with an extension cord yesterday, and I said to myself, how could my father have ever beaten me with one of these? Okay, it comes a point in time where we have to realize the punishment we received as churn was actually abuse. All right, it's nonsense. It's nonsense that we learned from our oppressors. The same way the white slave owners, you know, used to beat our ancestors to keep them in line. It's the same energy that is being administered in these corporal punishments. And just like a lot of the enslaved, it didn't cause us to get in line. It caused us to rebel. and hate the person on the other end of that whip, or in this case, a paddle or belt or extension cord, whatever it is. Once again, if you are a parent who gives this school or any school permission to beat your kids, then guess what? You need your ass beat. Okay? You a complete and total sucker. Please let Remy Ma give the Cassville School District in Missouri the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, you stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today.
Yeah, and I agree. Discipline is necessary for good upbringing, but not physical abuse, all right? There's a difference, and discipline doesn't have to be physical at all. Miss me with that. And don't come at me with that spare the rod rhetoric from the Bible, okay? Take that rod and shove it up your own ass.
Oh. Jeez.
All right. Excited just now. Whoa.
Well, all right. Well, when we come back, Nadine Sutherland will be joining us. She's going to be performing at Angela Yee Day this Saturday in Brooklyn.
Yeah, she started off as an artist at the age of 11, but you know her from some songs like Action with Terra Fabulous, Wicked. Can I say the D word? That's not, I mean, it's a whole different thing. Of course, the song with Snow and Bougie Banton and Beanie Man and all of that.
What's the D word?
Wicked.
Wicked Icky. Wicked Icky.
Ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
I forget Charlamagne.
Never
all right, well, we're going to be touching
Huh?
Like Richard?
Yes.
Yes.
You know that
The
song
one that rhymes
with
with
Bougie Banton.
Yes.
Got you.
Wicked.
Okay.
Icky.
All right. Well, Nadine Sutherland will be joining us when we
like
come
the
back.
pants, the clothing line.
So don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Donkey Today is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.